unlike many other nights. You may ask why. It has come to my ear by a beautiful little bird that those that enjoy so much wealth in material things are having a little bit of a hard time letting go and sharing all that wealth that they have. Can you possibly imagine why? They have so much. They have a heart, a grasp on everything that they possess. And they worry sick that someone's going to take it away from them. They live in that worry of having so much wealth and so much material things that the inner child, it's no longer there. What if I was to tell you that that's the reason, mainly the reason why the world is into two? Because how is it possible that some can have so much and not do justice with those that produced it, that produced that for them? They want to see those that work for them be a suffering slave. Can you imagine that? They don't care whether that car has been taken away because the tire exploded on the highway. All they care is that they make it to work on time or they will get fired. Because you very well know that living in any part of the world, you are selling your time as a slave. What is it, $10? $50 if you're lucky? And you have to put in overtime when your boss snaps his fingers. You better show up. Whenever he calls you, you better answer the phone. You become a slave 24/7. And what do you have? Barely a house. If you have a car, barely a car. Because in 10, 15 years, you've had to pay dearly for that car to bring you to continue the job of a slave. Because all those systems that were set up, as you very well recall, some of you, the ancient Rome, they used to pay the slaves with salt. And what do you get paid now with? You get paid a salary. A salary for you to just barely survive. Did you hear? Some of you are very smart and already have heard that there is a very advanced country goes very quick. It could potentially create such destruction. I assure you, that's not going to happen. They're not going to get a chance to use it. There's also another country that has another kind of weapon they're working on. It can do a lot of damage. It's a very good weapon. And guess what? That who loves you, who watches over you and protects you and takes care of you, the one that to be lived of transformation, that knows your every move, your every thought, and it knows that you have a beautiful, good soul. I have not said a perfect soul. I have said a beautiful, good soul. Because in the process of you finding out and confirming, this is a confirmation for some very special people. Your soul is not 100% good. Because there is a dark side to everybody. to every creation. There has to be that part of the ego that allows you to go like a yo-yo, up and down. And most of us have learned that as long as we maintain the balance of more, a lot more good than ego, we're going to make it. We're going to make it to that beautiful promise where justice will be for all, a beautiful balance of justice and richness and prosperity. But more than anything, a life full of joy and happiness. Because now many of us are learning that we are embracing the child within. We are allowing ourselves to play and begin to allow our emotions to be felt, because the systems that have been set up, they were set up so we would force ourselves to submerge into the ego, just like the ones that they created them. The puppeteers, there are very few of them, and they're listening to me all the time. They watch every one of my videos, and they watch my teachers, my guides. They watch all my family because they know that they can't do anything to stop us, and they can't stop you. You that listens, you that puts to practice to embrace your child within, they can't stop you. Just like I can't change them to restore their soul, to let go all that greed, all that hoarding that they have done for so many generations. Yes, it has been many generations that they have done that. Now they're losing it because they know, and they know. That's all they know, because they can't feel. They have no feelings. They have no emotions at all. They are soulless beings. So don't expect that filthy rich boss that you have to turn around and say, "Oh, here, let me give you $10,000, $15,000 for your loyalty service for the last 5, 10 years." They give you around $1,000 of that, correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. They would never give you $10,000 out of the blue and enjoy the smile on your face, because every time somebody smiles to them with joy, of happiness, they can't stand it, because that represents to them the light of the soul people. Yes, the people that have a soul, people that work hard, people that get up in the morning, spooked by that alarm clock, rushing out the door because they gotta go and work for the system that they set up. That's why that voice inside of you that tells you you'll be okay whenever you get sick, whenever you hurt yourself, it's telling you the truth, because the Holy Spirit is always taking care of you. That beautiful creator loves you. And we all made a pact to come and connect with each other for these times, because justice is coming for all of us. Justice is waiting for everybody that has been suffering, that has had to go through so many traumas, so much pain. But we are working on letting go all that, even if it is just 5 minutes every day. It's 5 minutes that you are allowing yourself to say, I trust me, I love me, I love the being that I am because I have a soul. I want to find happy. I want to find joy in the little things. They don't know what that is. They can't stand it whenever somebody comes up to them and share the good news. Do you know that because they set up this plan, this system to control your time, they have not told you the truth about what Christmas means? Let me see. Does any of you know what Christmas, the true meaning of Christmas should be? I want to hear somebody say, I do, and share it with us. I know it's getting a little late and you gotta go to sleep and prepare, try and get a little rest because tomorrow you gotta continue to be the slave. Even if you're a VP, a vice president to that big empire, to that big company. VP, what does that even mean? That you have to take the heat, that you are the right hand man that has to watch over the rest of the slaves because you yourself, you are a slave as well. You are given a little bit more to enjoy. That buys your submissiveness, that buys your life. You travel out of the country, you got to have a passport. You have a child that is born, that child becomes their property. Yes, you are their property, your child is their property. Every time you buy a house, every time you buy a car, every time you buy a piece of property, all that's theirs. Every time you go out to eat to one of them fast food places, those big chains, franchise chains, how much you had to pay for it? Put down $100,000. They still owe you. You got to pay taxes. Everywhere you turn, you don't owe nothing. They owe everything. The banks, they go with a facade, with a mask of a bank lender, a bank loaning you money. They make you pay with your life. You end up spending 20, 30 years of your life paying for that house, 10, 15 years paying for that car. And then it's time again to buy another car because there's more people in your household, in your family. Those that own those weapons, that have created those weapons of mass destruction, they cannot and will not create World War III because they're not going to be allowed. Their time is up. The master creator of everything, that Holy Spirit in each and every person that has made the choice to be loyal and honest, and they are working on becoming a better version of themselves because they want to go and step on that paradise that they deserve because they are hanging on to that soul. Each one of us will see this day come. The Creator has weapons that you can't possibly imagine, just like you cannot imagine the legions of real soldiers that are waiting all around and watching over you and protecting you because they know exactly who you are. They know exactly who I am. And my mission is to just trust. I trust. And I love trusting. And I love knowing just a couple of things because I don't have to have everything. Because I know that all people, all those that we are connecting, we are together in this boat. We are just taking a little bit of more heat because our days are drawing near. In around 5 years or so, you will know the greatest truth of earth. The heavens will open and pour over those that chose to live these times, that chose to fulfill their mission. And we are remembering more and more every day. Every time you say, I trust, you are not trusting nothing else but you because you are loved and you are a powerful creation. You were made in his image. Even though those organizations and those so-called groups of mediators have only delivered only 10% of the truth, as that master teacher, Jesus, came to assist us, to show us with example, to guide us with his example, that we could follow his steps, for he was the way. Many ignored it. And after so long, his teachings remain in the hearts and in your soul of many. He was crucified those times, and he accepted that challenge. He accepted to come to lead the many. For the few that have the only interest to control humanity, to steal away your kindness, because human means kind men. They are not kind. They can fake it only for a little while, but eventually, many of you have discovered and known, and you've seen the atrocities that these things, because they look like people, they look, they simulate a human. They take a child, they take animals, they take you and do with you as they please because they don't have feelings, they don't have emotions. And they want this world dead. They want this beautiful earth dead. Do you think it's a coincidence that certain places, all of a sudden, they go up in flames and no one can control it? It was all planned. They planned it all because they want to have you locked up, fearing, but they don't know you are. And we fall in love more and more all the time because our level of consciousness, it's rising. Their heaviness, it's so big. A long time ago, they made a pact to bound themselves to all the material, and they gave up the most beautiful part of existence, and that is a child that loves, that forgives, that can be compassionate, empathetic, that can be honest, whether you're 60 years of age or you are 30 or 90. Age is just a number. They labeled that time, that space, so you would count the years of life that you would have. The more you count your years, the shorter your life becomes. Did you know that? That to you, it's awakening. And in there, those labels, those numbers will be meaningless because when you wake up, you will feel the amazing creation that you are. That the curtain, that veil is no longer on your mind, on your eyes, in all your senses. As that 24th chromosome, what do you think is going to happen? I know that most of you don't know about that 24th chromosome, that it is to be the one thing that's going to reveal you, unveil you completely from everything that has been hidden for so long. And there is so much more. You will become a transformed human like no one has ever seen before. Powerful, beautiful, gentle, loving, connected with everything, with every living being. As Mother Gaia is alive, and only very few of us can feel it in our blood. Every time your heart palpitates in that chest, allow Mother Gaia to show you the way. I gotta say that it has been an honor to share with you tonight. I had been waiting all day long to let you know the good news. Don't worry about changing nobody. You cannot give them back their souls. They are not willing to give up all their material possessions and currencies for you or nobody. That's all they want. But we, us ourselves, we are willing to let go everything because we know that the most amazing treasure, infinite treasure, is our connection, our humanity. I love your soul. I love your existence. I gotta say that this video has been made for your entertainment purposes only, but the ones that know that this video is for you, and the new ones that discovered it tonight. Subscribe, like, and share, because this channel is your channel. It is my channel where we are growing and we are learning and we are waking up. We are connecting. We are stretching out through that child within us. We are sensing, censoring the ones that are soulless, and we are sensing more the ones that have that beautiful soul. I want to say hello to Project VR. Hello. Z, it's been a while since I've heard from you, Z. Oh no, you only have two C's. Great, fantastic. In me, you have someone to assist you. Freaky Freddy. Hello, Freaky Freddy. I believe I've heard a name similar to that. And Eno. Hello, Eno. I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of the night, rest of the morning, wherever you might be in the world. Remember, about 2 months ago, I made some videos about values. If you're new to this channel, go look for those videos, because those are like a few tools that's going to allow you to regulate that beautiful being, that beautiful person that you are. Your values, nobody can take your values away. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Super chat, $20. I appreciate it. But more than anything, I appreciate your existence, your soul, because our souls are very close. You take care, and we'll be in